Today's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 11th, 2021. Trying to get comfy on my chair. And ladies and gentlemen, we got some AEW results. Because ladies and gentlemen, we got some good matches and a thing that I wanted to scream about multiple times. Even my brother got mad at me for it. But ladies and gentlemen, we got let's get to it. We got the Inner Circle was supposed to have a interview with Tony Schiavone, but while they're doing their entrance, they got attacked by American Top Team and Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. Guys, if you seen what these American Top Teams was doing, they weren't hitting hard as they can. Like they're hitting like little children when they play fight, and they were trying to use weapons. If you see what Ethan Page did, how he used a candlestick, and how this other guy that I don't know who his name is used a candlestick, you know who's the wrestler and who's not the wrestler. And the worst thing is that Dan Lambert tried to do a shield bomb. Yes, a shield bomb. But at least Roman Reigns could hold the guy up by himself. Because when he put Chris Jericho through a table, but it looks like he was about to fall with Chris Jericho into the table. And then he tried to do his own Walls of Jericho, but he called it Boston Crab. Guys, I get upset about this because I love wrestling, and you're making a mockery of it, having guys like MMA superstars that never trained to be a wrestler. There's some wrestlers that have been in MMA, but they train as wrestlers, like Shayna Baszler. That's why she's great in the ring. Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, even Bobby Lashley. There's a difference of those guys and the American Top Team. Those guys never trained to be wrestlers. Those guys that I just mentioned, they train to be wrestlers. So they know what to do, how hard they're supposed to hit. It's like watching this guy thinks Chris Jericho is a senior. Like, you're not allowed punching hard. He wasn't using his fists or his hands. He's using his elbow. And they're hitting like a little baby. Like, seriously? They're lucky that this is not a normal 10-man tag team match, because I would not like it. That will be a pee break or take my dog out break, because I would not like that match. Thank God it's a street fight. Thank God. Because I would not like it. Yes, I want to rant on it because I don't like this. Even when WWE does it, I would be more... when they had Adam Pearce, looks like he was going to wrestle Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble 2020. And we thought, I think it was 2020 or 2021 Royal Rumble. We thought Adam Pearce might have it. I would be upset if Adam Pearce had a chance, but he didn't get a chance. Since when they had a non-wrestler compete in a match on WWE or on Impact Wrestling? I don't know the last time, but why is AEW putting a whole bunch of non-wrestlers in this match? They could get injured. Because they don't even know how to punch. They don't know how to do wrestling punches. Like, seriously, it's kind of dumb. So, yeah, that happened there. I'm not looking forward to that match for Full Gear. I'm happy for street fights, but that match... Dan Lambert, he can't even do a powerbomb without having help. And he can't even do a powerbomb without almost going through a table. Like, seriously, I think Chris Jericho knows how to go through a table on his own. I don't think he needs your help to go through a table. That's how you know it might not be safe. If he's trying to do what he did to save Chris Jericho, don't do a powerbomb. If you can't do one, don't do it. You're going to hurt Chris Jericho. You're going to injure the man. The guy is a legend in wrestling, and you're going to injure the man. Man, I'm sorry to rant on it, but sorry AEW, but I'm not a big fan of non-wrestlers in a wrestling match. I got upset when Shaquille O'Neal was in the match, and I get upset when American Top Team, even when they were in Impact Wrestling. Like, what's the point of it? Like seriously. I like the invasion part, but that's not invasion. That's just not fun to watch. We want to watch wrestling. This is everybody came here for wrestling. That's what everybody here for, right? That's what everybody sees what AEW is all about. It's all about the wrestling, and you bring MMA guys that never wrestled in their lifetime in a wrestling ring, in a wrestling match. How's that wrestling? That's going to be like a comedy act. That's not wrestling. And you tell me it's all wrestling. And everybody wants to say, oh, WWE is not about wrestling. But you guys could put non-wrestlers in a match that could be like a comedy act. Okay. How about you guys stop making fun of WWE because you guys are putting non-wrestlers in a match. An old man like Dan Lambert in a match. Cool. Awesome. We have a legend like Chris Jericho, young talented wrestlers like Santana Ortiz, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager that deserves better. Yeah. Even Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page deserve better. They deserve better partners than MMA guys that does not wrestle. Sorry to say, guys. Sorry to say it. You guys can hate me on the comments if you want. But ladies and gentlemen, first match we have actual wrestlers in a match. For the opening match, we got Bryan Danielson versus Rocky Romero. Some reason he has Orange Cassidy in his corner, and Matt Hardy was in with the audience. He is behind the barricade. But ladies and gentlemen, it's a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Bryan Danielson. He will be versing Miro. Some reason Miro wasn't there. Why? I don't know why. Try and make this match hyped up when we don't even see Miro. Then we had a trios match for the women's division. Actually, I'm happy for this match. Thunder Rosa, Anna Jay, and Tay Conti versus Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Rebel. It was a pretty decent match. Some reason I get bored of their women's matches, but this match I enjoyed. But the winner of that match was Thunder Rosa, Anna Jay, and Tay Conti. Tay Conti will be at Full Gear to verse Britt Baker for the championship. Then we had Jungle Boy versus one half of the Acclaim, Anthony Bowens. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match was Jungle Boy. And then Jungle Boy celebration was cut short because of Bobby Fish. He came out to attack Jungle Boy. Some reason he wanted to let go of Jungle Boy's head, and then he will turn him around and then do a knee. Turn him around and do a knee. What was that? Like, you're supposed to attack the guy. Not grab his head for 2 minutes and then do absolutely nothing. And then he drops him on the ground. He doesn't do anything. And then Christian Cage and Luchasaurus came out. 1 second, he did not. Everybody's seen these guys run, and then he finally sees them and he ran away. Like a big baby. And so we heard that Adam Cole introduced the Young Bucks to Bobby Fish. They already know who Bobby Fish is. And Adam Cole says, how about you fight Jungle Boy at Rampage? And that's what we're going to get. Then we have Wardlow versus Wheeler Yuta. And the winner of that match was Wardlow. Why was that part of him? Why? That's not even oh my God. That wasn't even part of the rivalry of MJF or Darby Allin. I don't know, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, Wardlow left. And, hi. Dan Lambert made me fall asleep. Sorry, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, when Wardlow left, Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy checking on Utah. Until the Hardy's office people came out to attack the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. And then we just saw Twist of Fate onto Orange Cassidy while his head was in the chair, and a Twist of Fate from Matt Hardy. And then we heard there will be a lumberjack match at Rampage, I believe, against Orange Cassidy and Matt Hardy. And then we got Dante Martin and Leo Rush versus Lee Minority and Matt Sydal. Fast-paced match. I enjoy this match, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big fan of Leo Rush, and I'm a big fan of Dante Martin. Even Matt Sydal, and I don't know this Lee guy, because I believe he's a new signee. But the other three, I'm a big fan of, and they were great. A whole bunch of fast-paced, high-flying. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Dante Martin and Leo Rush. And then we had our main event, Pac versus one half of the AAA Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood, in our main event. I thought it was a pretty decent match as well. But the winner of that match was Pac. He tried to do his finishing submission, but before he even got to it, Dax Harwood just tapped out right away. He didn't even do pressure on him, and it was over. Wow. And then here it comes, Cash Wheeler attacking Pac, and then the lights go out, and then went back on. There's Andrade and Malachi Black attacking Pac. Here comes the Lucha Brothers from the ramp running to get them, and Cody from the fans. Why would you come from the fans? They're not running away. Why do you come from the fans? I guess because he was getting booed a lot, and now he could high-five people, props people, act like he's a good guy, I guess. I don't know. And then Malachi Black, Andrade, FTR ran away like a bunch of babies, and we heard that at AEW's Full Gear this Saturday, we will have a tag team match. We will have Cody Rhodes and Pac versus Malachi Black and Andrade. What happened at Full Gear? Is there another match that got made for Full Gear? I thought there was just 2 matches that got made. Eddie Kingston and CM Punk will have a match. If I didn't say anything about that about Rampage last week, that's gonna be a match. I believe that's it. And then we have a contract signing. Wow, there was a lot of talking. Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page are going to sign the contract for their match, their main event match. And ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of talking. Kenny Omega was saying that he was proud of him and all that. And Hangman was saying that you were scared of me. You didn't want me to be on fire. Not actual fire, but lit on fire. To beat him for the world title, or he's just scared of him, and all that stuff. And then Hangman did sign the contract, but Kenny did not sign the contract until the cameraman attacked Hangman Adam Page. And guess who was under the mask, because he had a face mask, and some reason he has a mustache and a beard. Fake beard and a fake mustache when you can just wear a face mask to cover your face. Is Don Callis. Don Callis revealed himself as a cameraman, and some reason he was sitting in his basement. Why are you not sitting in your living room? Why in your basement? And whose basement are you sitting in? Are you sitting in Hangman Adam Page's? Like a creep? Or Kenny Omega's? Like a creep? Or in your own, and that's not being a creep. At least he's in his own basement, but he said he was in his basement, that's why we haven't seen him, for 6 weeks. And then he says, is this guy ready to be a world champion? No, he's not. And then Kenny Omega signed the contract with Hangman Adam Page's blood. He did not sign any name. He just splattered blood all over the contract. Doesn't work like that. I don't know if that's official because you can see there's a name on it. I understand the Fiend did the same thing. He grabbed his own hand, stabbed his hand with the pen, and he wiped it on the contract when he was versus Daniel Bryan at NWE. I understand that, but that's the Fiend. You want to say no to the Fiend? Do you really want to say no to the Fiend? Do we want to say no to Kenny? I think I would say no to Kenny. Kenny's not scarier than the Fiend. He sounds like a nice guy in real life, but I don't think he's more scarier than the Fiend. I'd rather not see the Fiend in an alleyway than see Kenny Omega in the alleyway. Because he doesn't look creepy. He doesn't look creepy at all. I'm sorry. I'm not scared of him. He's not a big tough guy like Wardlow or Brock Lesnar. I'll be scared to be in the same alley with those guys or the Fiend because they're more creepy. And scarier and stronger than Kenny Omega. Sorry to say it, but yeah. But I think I would say no to Kenny. Yeah, you really had to sign the contract, not with blood. It's not even your own blood. The Fiend even signed with his own blood when you stabbed yourself with the dang pen. Kenny, you didn't sign. There's no DNA that says Kenny signed, or there's no print that says Kenny signed. Everything was just Hangman on the page. He signed the contract, and his blood is on the contract. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there. I think in the backstage they actually signed the contract. I hope, because this is weird. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video and my little rant about the American Top Team, I will still hate it until it finally ends. I'm hoping it ends after Full Gear. I'm hoping it ends because it's stupid. Non-wrestlers should not be in the ring. I'm okay with celebrities hyping up the fans, making them happy, or promote their own music. But being in a match that's never been in a wrestling ring or a match before, don't do it. You're Tony Khan. You're supposed to be the man that shows the fans that you listen to them. Does anyone really want to see American Top Team in a match? Does anyone want to see Dan Lambert in a match? People like to see him to get beat up, but not in a match. I understand that's the way to do it, to make him get beat up. But he could be a manager for a man of the hour or year. And then he gets beat up while he's a manager, not when he's in a match. Because that's going to be a boring, because he can't punch. He's going to fight like a little baby. He's going to fight a little guy, or a guy that says, "Oh, I can't punch him because I'm going to hurt him really hard." That's kind of a little concerning for the wrestlers. They actually know how to punch. They know how to kick. They know how to do moves. They know how to sell. These guys don't know how to punch or kick or sell. Somebody's going to get hurt, and you don't want that. Tony Khan, you need to be smart about this, man. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler is out. See you guys on Saturday. I had to do 2 videos Saturday. I had to do SmackDown and AEW. Well, that's going to be in one video. And we got Saturday nights will be AEW's Full Gear results as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler's out. See you guys tomorrow. For SmackDown, tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.